We have your man. Now let's finish this shadow play and be gone.
Are you sure that's Tedmund? He's dressed as a lord, but that man is shorter and fatter than I recall.
Eivor, you gave the Vikings something to fight for.
Dobra, siemanko w kolejnym odcinku. Robimy dalej fabułę, tak więc jestem już na miejscu. Mieliśmy dotrzeć tutaj do konwentu, tak? Świętego Hadriana i pogadać z Basimem. Basim jest gdzieś tutaj, więc żeby nie marnować czasu.
That is my point.
So you hold no stock in faith? Oh.
What I mean to say is, faith is paramount. Yes, for without it, Christ's sacrifice means nothing.
He died to save us, did he not? From the original sin of Adam and Eve? Yet evil persists.
Yes, evil persists because he gave us free will.
Does a newborn babe, slain by a despot, have free will?
Yes. No, I mean, that is too simplistic.
Or the priest whose heart is torn from his chest by the wolf? Judas, who was predestined to betray the Nazarene?
Some argue Judas was used.
Do my ears deceive me, Brother Hawkbert? You question the scriptures? Declare Judas an innocent? A preposterous blasphemy!
No, that is not what I said. Brother Cedric, am I not the most pious of his servants?
Out! Out!
Za ekipa.
Making new friends?
A person's tongue gives you a taste of their heart, Eivor. And such information is often useful.
And how do these sallow Christians taste?
It was only a figure of speech, Eivor, and I have tired of it already.
Is this how it must be between us?
Of course not. I'm grateful that you have come.
What happened in Mercia still puzzles me. Fulke saw something in Sigurd. A power, a legacy. What is it she wants?
Her motives are difficult to fathom, but that can come later. Let's find your brother first.
Agreed. If we do this, you'll earn the right to call me friend 10,000-fold. So, what is your plan?
We are deep in their god's heartland, a heathen and a heretic. To hunt Fulke, we'll need a Christian snare.
Fulke is hardly a saint herself. These Christians abhor her strange ideas.
True, but unlike us, she can carry herself as one of them. She won't hide from everyone, not with a prisoner in tow.
So, where to begin?
I've made a friend, Abbot Cunibert, full of pious fire, but with ambition that far outweighs his wit.
And what does your friend Cunibert know?
Come, I will introduce you, and we'll hear the full tale together.
Have you found some peace in your time alone, Basim?
I am always at peace, and never alone. I move among the people of the world with great joy. I watch them, study them, learn from them at all times. This is our duty. The hidden one's calling.
You know, for the first time since we've met, you sound more like you're a princess than yourself.
Surely Hytham sounds like me, if I have taught him well.
Your creed and your tenets, you mean?
That's right. And our sense of, how should I say, deep responsibility to the betterment of mankind.
That's quite an ambition. But it doesn't explain what you see in Sigurd. My brother is not so generous.
Ah, but your brother is someone special, important, and I want him to see that. I hope to show it to him.
Is this not a blessed plot? God's own country. And this Eden should be given to his servants to tend.
Abbot Cunibert. This is the Norse I spoke of.
Ah, yes. And quite a fearsome one at that.
Basim says you know the paladin Fulke.
Indeed. The Lady Fulke passed this way not more than a month ago.
We talked, we drank. Very pleasant woman.
And where is she?
Eivor will be your axe abbot, whether to fell a tree or hew the limbs from an enemy.
What have you promised him?
Oh, just a trifle, Eivor. A little problem I believe you can help me with.
Speak your terms plainly, Abbot. I will decide if the bargain is worth my time.
Ah, your wolf shows its teeth, Basim.
Let's cut to the point. What favor would you ask in exchange for Fulke?
Some weeks ago, our alderman in Kent was called to God. A terrible loss. King Alfred has chosen his replacement, but has not yet announced the name. I must know it. Now.
All of Kent will see soon enough which Thane he has chosen. Why not wait?
I want early access. To woo him, before his exalted position is made public and every fool is at his door.
Who else knows the chosen man?
The king's emissary, sent with a letter of congratulations to the new alderman. Intercept him and bring me the news. When I know the Thane's name, we'll discuss how I might win his favor.
If we do this, how will you find Fulke? I want some kind of assurance.
Do you have ears in every church, abbey, and cathedral in Kent? Because I do. And I will find her.
And we will do the deeds too staining for a Christian soul.
This emissary, how will I find him?
Tunbridge Monastery sent word that the king's men always pass a few nights in their hospitality. Begin there.
I'll get the Elderman's name. You find Fulke.
All in good time. Now, if we're done, I have business up the south coast. Falkenston has the best fish in Wessex.
Then I will find you there, when the Elderman's name is mine.
Cunibert is ambitious, but well connected. We will not find Fulke without him.
I suppose we'll see. What will you do?
I'm not done playing with these Christians yet. I will see you in Falkenston.
No i okej, wszystko wiemy. Mapka, gdzie mamy dotrzeć? No, myślę, nie ma co szybkiej podróży, więc lecimy tak. Droga podobna, więc... Dobra, na koń. Dawaj. Płotka nie jest. Dobra. A, to już tutaj chyba, czy nie? Nie, to jest ten klasztor, co rabowaliśmy chyba przed chwilą. No, to jest to. Ale my tu jedziemy? Nie, chyba nie. Proszę, już ekipa siedzi. Ile dzwonów. Dobra, my lecimy dalej. No i to będzie tutaj.
I need your eyes.
Tak, to jest ta gospoda, dobra.
If Alfred's emissary spent a few days here, someone may know where he went.
What can I tempt you with?
Aha, myślałem, że można z nim pogadać, dobra. A goście po prostu
I'm
końmi
off.
zajmuje.
Be well, friend.
No to wejdźmy do środka może.
I'm in no mood for wind belching, so choose your words well.
The king's emissary. I need to know where he went after he stayed here.
And I need to know why I've started getting boils under my armpits. Time will tell, eh?
Alfred's emissary. Where?
Him and the bard ended up in a copse by the bridge doing Lord knows what. Sounded like they were murdering a cat.
Singing?
If you say so.
No, i tam jeszcze ktoś jest.
Are you sober enough to answer me?
You have fine hair. It shimmers like woven silk.
I don't have time for flattery. I seek Alfred's emissary.
The only man of Alfred's I know is Orvin the Legless.
And he is...
Haven't seen him in years. Probably dead drunk, or just dead in a ditch. Why do you think they called him Legless?
Because he has no legs?
He's a figure of speech, Lord in heaven.
Dobra. I tu się da zejść niżej? Czy nie? Tu coś jest jeszcze. O właśnie.
Loitering and lollygagging.
I'm looking for someone. An emissary from Alfred. Have you seen such a man?
Ooh, la-di-da. Listen to you, all high and mighty. Get away with you, you valley lily.
Tell me what you know, or this will go badly.
For you, maybe. I'll be dead and you still won't know a thing.
You're a strange fish. Did you see the man or not?
I did. He was getting pie-eyed with that bard Gowan and causing quite a ruckus. They left together. See? That wasn't hard, was it?
Harder than it should have been. There was a bard drinking with the emissary. I should find him. See if he knows anything.
Dobra, to szukamy. Szukamy ziomka tam.
That ale-swamped scarper can't have gone far. Stretch your wings, Sunan.
O, proszę.
Someone stole my truths. Fa la la la, Fanny, Fanny, fair art thee. Where are you going, my sweet lady?
You there? You alive?
Patience is a tired horse. Ploddity plod plod.
Another tottering teat sucker who can't hold his drink. Let's clear your head.
No i do wody, tak jak poprzednim gościem.
Oh, it's cold as a witch's tit in here! Oh, God's truth! Fie on you! Oh, what infernal wakes me?
Are you the tale weaver?
Gowan the dandelion. For the seeds of my stories flit upon the winds of Wessex. But why, mule, do you kick my noggin?
You and Alfred's emissary were drinking in the tavern. Tell me where he went.
Were we? I was so ale-addled. Perhaps a small and silver thing upon my palm might help me recall?
Co za gość?
How about something long and sharp in your gut?
All right, no need for that. You paint a vivid picture, Dane. He was headed to the White Coast to the southeast, Dover Fortress. He said it is where they train those religious fanatics, zealots. They pray all night instead of sleeping.
My thanks. And in return, wisdom. Too much beer-bibbing will grow a fool in wit and words.
My thanks, weaver of the obvious. Now leave me to my unholy punishment.
Dobra, twierdza Dover to będzie tutaj właśnie. Tu już byliśmy wcześniej. To lecimy tędy, żeby było szybciej.
The emissary made for Dover Fortress, on the southeast coast.
Dobra. No, kawałek jest, ale to... Ale i tak to pół biedy, więc... Jestem ciekaw jeszcze, jak działają te legendarne zwierzęta.
The emissary is somewhere here. Perhaps I can find the letter without bloodshed. The bard said paladins trained at this fortress. This will not be an easy fight.
O, poroże renifera, ale pytanie czy... Bo te 3 poroża wciąż z początku gry jeszcze nie mamy tego. Czy to może być poroże renifera? Zobaczymy później. Co ja tam uderzyłem? Węża chyba jakiegoś. Forteca Dover. Dobra, my tutaj weszliśmy wcześniej od spodu, od dołu. A spróbujmy teraz wejść tu po cichaczu, żeby nie było. Tu można wejść, dobra.
I should be cautious around here.
Z czym zleciał? Dobra, V.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Okej, on gdzieś tutaj może być, tak? Dobra, teraz tak, to nam pokazuje tutaj gdzieś ten rejon. No, ale pytanie, czy on pokazuje tylko tutaj, czy pod ziemią też coś może być? Czy to ten? To jest chyba ten. Jak się schował tam? Zobaczę, może się da do niego dotrzeć. Nikogo nie zabijając.
If I could steal the letter without killing the emissary, it would keep me out of trouble.
No właśnie.
My head, my poor sore head.
Alfred's chosen ealdorman is a thane called Tetmund. The abbot Cunibert will want to know.
No i
I
dobra.
should meet Basim and the abbot in Falkenston.
Wszystko mamy, udało się po cichaczu, na szybko w miarę. Dobra, i możemy lecieć tam. No to spadamy stąd. Aha, to nie w tą stronę, dobra. Tu ktoś jest. Da się na to skoczyć? Da się. Wow, dość wysoko, ale nie szkodzi. Dobra, na koń i spadamy stąd. A i to już jest tutaj, dobra. Jakieś zadanie jeszcze mamy? To też tu? A nie, zadanie jest tutaj. No, sprawdzimy. Zobaczymy, co to. I jak na złość, to będzie bardzo długie. Nie? Jak stając moje szczęście.
Stop clucking like a laying hen. I'm the one with the broken leg. At least grab old Hisser's tail while you're up there.
Something is hissing. You're another strength.
Someone is stuck?
My brother, chasing some foolish legend that if you see old Hisser from above and catch his tail, he will grant you a wish.
And what of your leg?
Likely sprained, trying to climb up to rescue him. We are a sorry pair.
Dobra, co my tu mamy? Jest tu gdzieś jakiś olej?
Something is hissing. You're another strength. Are there snakes up here too?
All right, all right. Well, you'll have to get down somehow. Can you see a haystack or something?
A haystack? Are you mad? From this height? That's certain death. No, my fate is sealed. I will just wait up here to die.
Zaraz go popchniemy do tego siana. No przecież są drabiny, jaką tutaj? Aha, on się węża boi, dobra.
Hold golden pistols, Brody. How did I let you go here to this?
Stop clucking like a laying hen. I'm the one with the broken leg. At least grab old Hisser.
You made it up! You truly are a brave one.
I'll help you down, but how is a big, strong nose like yourself afraid of heights?
And snakes.
I don't know how I let my brother talk me into these schemes. I think I just give in to his endless scolding. But I'm sick to the back teeth of him. Climb up on it, go in that cave of wolves on it, eat that red mushroom.
Siblings are a source of great joy and equal misery. I too have a brother.
Does yours put you in the maw of death every opportunity he gets?
Come, let's get you down. And perhaps you can tell him how you feel.
Talk of my feelings to my brother? I would rather let the snakes gnaw on my tender parts.
This way!
It's too high to get down from here.
Czy tam coś wyżej jeszcze jest? Chyba nie.
There! The ladder! Watch your step!
Dobra, on siedzi chyba dość daleko, nie? Gdzie on tam jest? Chyba tak, nic mu się nie stanie raczej.
This
No i
way!
There! Another slithering devil waiting to get me.
No dobra.
Yes! I'm alive! Brother!
No nie. Czyżby tam coś było na górze? No pewnie, że tak. Czy on schodzi, czy mam... Dobra, i tak muszę tam wracać, no co no. Dobra, przyzwyczajenie. Jak są jakieś takie wieże...
Yes! I'm alive! Brother!
Dobra, to idź. A ja wracam na górę. Aha.
Thank you, stranger, for bringing this waste of breath back to me.
You're welcome. But what is the story you spoke of? Old Hissa?
A pretty legend. He who catches old Hissa's tail will find their heart's wish granted. We have followed England's legends and found little but peril. It's time to hang up our well-worn boots.
Farewell. May Odin litter your path with riches.
Goodbye. And keep each other safe. For a good brother is the truest treasure from the gods.
Now see, you big lump. All that wailing, it was as easy as a hop and a jump.
Keep that up, and I'll leave you here for the wolves. Oh, no. Look at your leg. Is it true broken?
No, sprained it all. But I'd like to see you get by without me. Couldn't even climb down a ladder without mewing like a newborn.
Dobra. Gdzie to jest? Tu coś jest. Mapa skarbu. A czekajcie, chyba wiem o jakiego... Tam, o tamtego węża chodzi. A widać to z mapy? Widać, o. Czyli tu coś jest pewnie w tym... Jakiś skarb może? W tym miejscu? Później pójdziemy sprawdzić. No ale to o to chodziło. No i to jest dowód na to, że właśnie warto te rzeczy po prostu sprawdzać. A nie, to zwykła ekipa, dobra. No nic, wracamy do zadania. Wołamy kunia i jedziemy.
Go!
Ale to będzie tutaj gdzieś. Ups.
Oh, you must try my ale sometime. You must. My abbey brews the best in Kent.
It certainly sounds worth the risk of my immortal soul.
Ah, your god is rather a hard taskmaster.
And your god forbids the mixing of wool and linen. It sounds to me like he's never heard of England.
Not all that is written in the scriptures is God's honest truth.
Eivor, you have news?
Kent's new ealdorman will be Thane Tedmund.
Tedmund? Oh, the Lord is testing me. He is made mouse by you Danes. Barely leaves his fortress at Rhusister. How might I gain his influence if he will not speak to me? Or to anyone? It is a puzzle.
To inspire loyalty, Tedmund must owe you something, such as his life.
Go on.
A fortress stormed, a man kidnapped. If you beat back his enemy, saved him from sure death, his gratitude would...
Swell. It would know no bounds. But that fortress will be harder to pry open than a nun's knees.
Jakie porównanie.
Perhaps not.
We can take him from Rhusister Fortress. We'll need a small, experienced force of men.
Rhusister is not a house of straw and sticks. It's a garrison, crawling with soldiers. I don't see how it's possible.
I don't believe it's necessary.
Are you hiding something, Batham?
There is a lumber mill nearby, correct?
Beamisfield. Alfred invests much in fortifying Wessex, and uses our forests to do so. The mill provides his wood.
Tedmund is there.
Impossible! How do you know?
I heard rumors that Tedmund had been lured out of self-exile to manage work on the fortifications of Canterbury.
Taking him from a lumberyard is less dangerous than assaulting a fortress. But your rescue attempt will not have the same flair. Is it worth it?
It may still work. Yes. Yes. Bring him to the megaliths.
And Fulke?
When I have Tedmund's fealty, you shall have Fulke. Now go. I will rustle up a small rescue party.
I do a roaring trade at Reculver and Tunbridge. They pay well for my catch.
The monks? Do those parchment-skinned Christians ever eat meat?
Don't you believe in Jesus? They refrain because he died for our
Here
sins.
to test your skill at all.
Stay close.
Dobra, śmigamy.
I'm wary of this abbot, Batham. He is self-serving and evasive. Can he really deliver Fulke?
The abbot is a friend of Fulke's. That is clear.
So long as he doesn't suspect our motive, we may have a chance.
Indeed. This brings to mind a story. Perhaps you've heard of it. The Scorpion and the Frog.
A children's story?
A cautionary tale. The Scorpion wants to cross the river, but he cannot swim. So he enlists the help of the Frog. The Frog agrees to carry him on his back, extracting a promise that the Scorpion will not sting him.
Let me guess. The Scorpion reneges, blaming his nature, and both drown.
The Scorpion crosses the river and stings an innocent man, killing him. So what does this tale tell us?
That your stories are clouded and their meaning doubly so?
It shows that every tale has 1,000 possible outcomes, many of which are surprising. If the abbot does not deliver Fulke, he will die at my hand. And we will continue our search.
A sobering approach.
A, to już tutaj jest.
Beamisfield is just ahead. Lead. I will follow.
What do you see, Sunan? I hope this chase will catch us a plump hen.
Once the abbot has Tedmund's gratitude, he will deliver Folke. It will cost us nothing more than this.
If that leaden wit keeps his word.
You prefer to work in the shadows.
What?
Come on, I've got the good stuff.
Oh, this way.
Tam jest Tedmund.
We have a quarter to fill. We must keep.
Sunan, guide me.
Co, że to jest Edmund?
We have a quarter to fill. We must keep the Danes from Kent. I could throw a stone and hit a dozen men who do a better job than this.
Dobra, jak blisko mamy podejść, żeby on się ruszył w ogóle? Aha. Aż tak blisko. Gdzie ten pijak, co go wzięliśmy? Poszedł z nami, czy nie? Nie poszedł.
Here! This way!
O, dziewięć. No nie. Miało być po cichu, ale jak zwykle, nie? Gdzie ten cwaniak? Co to było? Co to jest? A ten z kuszą. Te kusze są przerąbane. Tu się schowa. Chodź tu. No i co? Aha. Trzeba się ich najpierw pozbyć. Okej, dobra. Tyle roboty. Wystarczyło go uderzyć.
Stop caterwauling and you'll live.
Live? Oh, saints protects me.
Silence will save you, Tedmund. Silence, not your saints.
Flee, my friend. We have the man.
Be gentle if they spot me.
Does this venture not set your blood ablaze?
You don't prefer working in the shadows?
And so we have. To steal a man, take him with swiftness, and escape without anyone on our heels? We hide in plain sight. Such is our way. But only until the moment of success, the final strike.
I prefer to act and speak plain. Kings and lords who do not are often misunderstood.
Yet, as a leader yourself, you cannot deny that subtlety and intrigue are a cloak you must wear. How many of you... Are you ready? How many of your clan know the true circumstances of Sigurd's absence? You see my point. A leader must know when to speak and when to stay silent. For silence is not always a lie.
It can feel like one. You truly embrace the concept of hiding in plain sight, eh? To its very fullest.
As I do in everything.
A cóż to? Dobra, gdzie mamy go zawieźć? A, teraz się uaktualniło coś.
Joined. Must I find her?
I co, tu mam go zostawić, czy co?
Halt, Danes! In the name of Alfred, King of Wessex, I demand you release his royal subject into my care.
Come no closer, Christian, else your man dies by my blade.
Please, I'm not the man you want.
Keep your eye on this one. He'll be worth a hefty bounty.
Any false moves and I will snip your heels.
We have your man. Now let's finish this shadow play and be gone.
Are you sure that's Tedmund? He's dressed as a lord, but that man is shorter and fatter than I recall.
Tak, myślałem.
I'm not Tedmund. I'm not. I swear upon the Holy Rood, I am not Thane Tedmund.
What in heaven's name is happening here?
Who are you? Speak quickly, or I will slit your throat and leave you for the crows.
Shergar. I'm called Shergar. Lord Tedmund pays me a measly coin to serve as his double.
Brother Shergar? You are far from Augustine's priory.
I left the cloisters many moons ago, Your Holiness. The monastic life was not my calling.
We can use you yet, Shergar. Summon Tedmund to a meeting. Get him out in the open.
Tedmund has no care for me or what I have to say. My orders come by letter, never by mouth. I hardly know the man.
You're of no use to us, then. Perhaps I should just kill you here and now.
No, wait. Let me think. Oh, Danes. To storm the walls, you need Danes. There's a raiding camp west of here I was told to be wary of. Acting as Tedmund, I ordered a band of soldiers to capture them. If you hurry, you may be able to stop this.
If another band of Danes wants to join our assault, we'll have the distraction we need to get inside Rochester.
If the Saxons don't slaughter them first.
I am still Tedmund to the men in the field. I could speak with their captain, send his men away.
It's a fearless plan.
The Nordnir knit winding paths that cannot be unknotted. It seems Rochester was always in our path. Abbot, stay alert. We'll send word when we're ready to capture Tedmund.
And this fool? He knows much of our plan.
Do what you want with him. I won't risk our plan on the shambling of this fool.
Come, Brother Shergar. And perhaps today would be the time to consider a vow of silence?
An army of Danes is all we need to take the fortress.
Let us hope. It is best to snare a wasp with honey. Have you ever considered more subtlety?
I leave manipulation to you, Basim. You appear to see it as an art.
It is both art and science to bend a man to your will, and harder still to convince them that they are firmly in control.
Shergar was quick to betray his lord. Do you not think he would sell us out as swiftly?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I do not presume to know a man's heart in so brief a meeting.
His prattle was sad and ugly, like a weeping babe.
You have little patience for chittering squirrels.
And yet, I allow you to squeak in my ear, along all the roads and byways of Kent.
Because you are wise, and you see the same qualities in me.
That must be it. We are nearing the camp. Let us hope there are Danes enough to storm a fortress. Otherwise, this abbot's game is a long one.
It must be played, if we are to reclaim Sigurd.
Dobra, pójdziemy dalej w następnym odcinku, także na obecną chwilę dzięki za uwagę, trzymajcie się, cześć.
Now go, Eivor. Claim your place in Valhalla.